What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 6 of our Cincinnati Bengals realistic rebuild. We are hopping in to the preseason here, and then we're going to start off with our second season here. Remember, 6 games of play the moments, where we get 5 play the moments inside each season. We also can play any breakout scenarios we get, getting 15 snaps with that player in every game. So those are the house rules if you needed a reminder. And let's go ahead and coast through the preseason here. I just want to set our focus players as well as our practice strategy here. So definitely want Antonio Reese and Jacob Guerrero. And then I think I'm going to select Jackson Carman at right guard. So keep working on that offensive line that is much improved. For those that caught our off-season episode, by the way, hit that like button down below. Really helps me out. But yeah, those are going to be the 3 focus players. Maybe we can get enough staff points to actually get more than 3 as we go here, but we only get 3 for now. And then as far as the practice strategy goes, I think I will continue splitting with the defensive ends here. Get some of those young guys some experience. Defensive tackle, I think we should split as well. Linebackers, starters, cornerback, I think I'll go starters because I'm going to actually move Reese up to the second or even first corner spot. And then we will actually split free safety and get Wagner and Reed some experience because Bates is probably about as good as he's going to get there. So that'll be the offense. We'll stick with, what was that, half pads for now. And then on offense, Joe Burrow. I think we'll stick with backups for running backs. Keep Mixon fresh. He doesn't really need to practice. Wide receivers, let's split it. Because we have some young guys now with Dixon and Hawkins that we might want to get. Actually, no. Let's stick with the starters. Let's make sure they reach their ceiling. Tight end, we will split. Left tackle. Armstead's not going to get any better, so let's just go backups at left tackle. Starter at left guard. Backup for center. That's kind of a nice thought there is, we talked about how signing Kelsey is a bridge to develop other guys. Well, you can give the young guys a lot of reps in practice like that because Kelsey's not going to get any better. So I like that strategy. Right guard, we'll go starter. Right tackle, we can now go starter. And Smith there might actually be better off sliding into guard again, but we'll leave him at tackle for now. So let's go ahead and simulate our training. Maybe get some upgrades here week 1. We should be good to get to cut week here. Hopefully we can stay healthy. I'm going to increase the intensity here to full pads for the next couple of weeks as we get ready for week 1. And now cut week has arrived. So injury report. And cut week has arrived. No injuries. Love to see that. So we have 12 cuts to make. Let's go ahead and do our upgrades first to know how good these guys truly will be. Jermaine Pratt, now with Star Dev, in a contract season for us. Big year ahead for him, potentially. Akeem Davis-Gaither. Continuing to grow up to a 71. Gets 2 zone there, up to 70 zone. Cam Sample. Might get some more playing time this year in there for Cam. Gets 3 power moves, so he's up to 79 power moves. Jackson Carman. Pass block still pretty poor there for Carman. And then Jonah Williams. So cuts. I think I'm going to cut Travion Williams. And I think I'm going to cut Samaje Perine because I really like Jawara Cook. He brings more of that power. Well, he brings the power. Not maybe more than Samaje right now, but 21 years old. I like him as a prospect to keep. For the wide receiving core, we have 7 guys here. I think I will practice squad Dudley Hopkins. We have 5 tight ends. Mitchell Wilcox is going to get practice squatted. We'll keep 4 there. On the offensive line, I think it's time for Isaiah Prince to go. We'll keep Adeniji. Excited to find out what Jacob Guerrero's development is going to be there. And then I think I will actually move Deontay Smith into right guard. He'll develop better there because of our practice strategy. But also, we have a backup tackle, and he's got a long path to playing tackle for us after we signed Teron Armstead. So I'm going to make him a guard. I'm going to go ahead and release Sutherland at left guard. I will keep Trey Hill. I'm going to practice squad Joey Creighton. And now on the defensive side of the ball, Austin Larkin, goodbye. I think Khalid Kareem, probably time to let him go. Although maybe not. We got a lot of different pieces here. Let's cut Tuzka. Let's cut Wyatt Hubert. I'm going to practice squad Mitch Dillon and Darius Hodge, and that's actually everyone. Let me just look at our roster and make sure that there's no other spots that we maybe want to make some changes there. Linebacker, we're actually pretty good there. We got 5 corners, we got 5 safeties, kicker, punter. That looks pretty good to me. So, can just spend some staff points and we'll be off to week 1. I think we should continue to build up here to get more XP for our guys, and then eventually get the scheme fit thing, which is nice, and perhaps even slow ratings regression down for either Kelsey or Armstead for us would be a big deal. So I think we'll focus on that tree for this season. And we're off to week 1. We play the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson, right off the bat, and I think we should play that game. They made things difficult on us last year, not expecting an easy game, that's for damn sure, but we're going to play it. I think we should go back to half pads for practice. I'm going to set the goal of don't allow a sack in our first big game with the new offensive line. I'm going to set 3 passing touchdowns. I am going to say sack the quarterback 3 times, and let's throw 2 touchdown passes for the weekly game plan. We do get some upgrades. Trey Hill. Yikes, 49 pass protector. That's rough. Chidobe Awuzie. Ooh, a speed boost. Okay. Okay, Chidobe. I'm just going to double check the depth chart. I'll stop it at any point that we need to change anything. So Tyler Boyd's going to be... Actually, you know what? We're going to keep Boyd as our number 2 and have him in as our slot guy. We'll have Sam Hubbard as our left end, but I'm actually going to make Cam Sample our rush left end this year, I think. Keep that the same. We got our linebackers are in place. Cornerback is going to be interesting. So I'm going to start Antonio Reese as our second corner, and Kyle Fuller actually is going to be our slot corner at 30 years old. But Hilton will still get plenty of playing time in our dime packages. Steve Culliver, who we drafted out of West Georgia in the mid-rounds, is going to be our punt returner and a kick returner next to Puka Williams. Third down back, Chris Evans will be backing up Joe Mixon. Power back, we've got Jawara Cook backing up Joe Mixon. And then here is where we want to put Tyler Boyd and Culliver in there. So rush left end, I want Cam Sample. Rush right end, I actually want Trey Hendrickson. And Asai is going to get some looks as well this year. Our rush defensive tackle. I'm having second thoughts about this because Cam Sample's so good in there. So I think I'm actually going to reverse order on that. I'm going to go with Hubbard out here. And we're going to put Sample inside for rush packages, actually. I like that better. Sub linebacker, Logan, that's good right there. Slot corner, we got Fuller and Hilton. And that's everything. So let's go ahead and take on the division rival Baltimore Ravens. Play key moments, we get 5 of them. And we're off to Baltimore. So, silly me, I forgot to unmute my mic after the intro there. So going to be play-by-play style for the rest of this episode. 3rd and 3, Joe Burrow trying to make a statement against the Ravens on his opening drive. Ends up throwing it into the dirt, and the punt ensued by a defensive stop. Joe Burrow does get the ball back. Mixon stuffed in the backfield by that stifling Ravens defense, but 2nd and 11 going to that Shanahan, play fake, play action, and woo, little play fake on that one. Little pump fake by Joe Burrow. Let's see that again. Woo, sorry. Odafe Owe falls for the pump fake, and Jamar Chase moves the sticks on a big play. Little jet sweep action. Tyler Boyd makes a man miss, too, for a little extra yardage. Nice looking drive here by the Bengals. Another jet sweep. Why not back-to-back? That time, Ravens much more ready for it. Boyd a little gassed on that one. Now the handoff to Mixon makes it 3rd and manageable. Will the Bengals convert? CJ Uzomah, the expensive new tight end. A little short, 4th down. And there you go, Jamar Chase continues to make plays for the Bengals here. Nice looking drive, and Mixon with the cutback. That's a touchdown. Nice answer by the Bengals. Spike that thing, Mixon. So fast forward into the second half, a defensive battle in Baltimore. Big 3rd down, play action, naked, and who else but Jamar Chase to move the sticks again. Nice throw on the move there by Joe Burrow. Quiet day for Burrow, just 120 yards passing. So another drive here by the Bengals. Burrow on the move. Incomplete there. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go with the football. Burrow showing a little bit of quickness in the background, though. In the backfield, rather. Odafe Owe having a hard time getting his hands on Joe Burrow, but he does flush him out. 3rd and long. Burrow has to throw it short. T. Higgins unable to fight, so we will settle for the Zach McPherson field goal. Oh, wait, nope. Taylor says we're going for it. Beautiful block by the rookie left guard. 1st round pick. That's why you traded up for the athlete at left guard. Look at the pull and the touchdown. And now fast forward. Later on in the 4th quarter, chance to seal the deal after another drive by Joe Burrow. He's going to roll out and stretches the arm out for the touchdown. Joey franchise sealing the game mostly, except a Lamar Jackson drive. Forces the Bengals offense to convert on 3rd down to seal the deal officially. Jamar Chase was a monster moving the sticks in this game. Joe Burrow making plays with his feet, with his arm, and doing just enough. Only 210 yards, but a huge game for the Bengals coming out, getting a win, 1-0 against the division-winning Ravens last year, the number 1 team in the AFC. Jamar Chase, you can see there, 113 yards to kick off the season. And the defense does their job as well. So it's going to be the Patriots in week 2. We're not going to play this one. We're going to treat this one as a simulation. As you know, we only get 6 play the moments on the season. So a few upgrades and an advance, and we do pick up the win, 34-28 rather. Joe Burrow throws 4 touchdowns. Joe Mixon off to a great start as well. The receivers spreading it out just like last year where we had 4 1,000-yard receivers. Getting an upgraded Jackson Carman, who's coming along nicely. And Antonio Reese, our first-round corner as well, getting the starting job. So let's hop into this Week 3 game now against the Cleveland Browns. Big division game. Tough start to the schedule for us Bengals. A lot of playoff caliber teams. Remember the Patriots, who we just beat, were the Super Bowl representatives in the AFC. But Cleveland off to a hot start. And you know that nasty pass rush is going to get after it. So gets to Joe Burrow, and then a run makes it 3rd and 9. And there is that nasty pass rush. Myles Garrett blowing up Jonah Williams, and Armstead getting injured. So a rough start for the offensive line as Zach McPherson puts it through. The Browns score, and before half, trying to make this a 1-score game and make this close in the second half. So 3rd and 3. Gotta look out for the pass rush, get rid of it quick. Mixon showing a little fight. Now 1st and goal, unblocked off the edge. Mixon knows that was his man. He did not pick him up, so gonna have to try and make a play, getting flushed out of the pocket, and a terrible decision from Joe Burrow. Costly. Instead of going to make it a 1-score game, it stays 2 scores in the second half. But the game's not over. We've got the ball, fighting, trying to make this thing interesting. So 3rd and 10. Double team on Myles Garrett there. Burrow gonna roll out, and the throw just outside of the reach of Jamar Chase. A costly miss. Another field goal there from the Browns, but for the Bengals rather, but the Browns drive and answer. Beautiful throw by Baker, and that is really all she wrote. We are going to try and make it somewhat interesting on a drive to answer that. 2nd and 1. Play action, rolling out. Hits Uzama. And now 1st and goal. Show him the jet motion, but hand it off to Mixon. And then Myles Garrett having none of the outside zone, forcing 3rd and medium from the red zone. Got to scramble, under pressure, got to throw it somewhere, and a plucking interception by Grant Delpit, his 2nd of the game, and that's 3 interceptions here in Week 3 for Joe Burrow. You can't win them all. So the Bengals starting 2-1, a disappointing loss to a very good Browns team, but still taking on 3 of the best teams in the AFC, walking out 2-1, and plenty of opportunity to build off of that. So please do hit that like button. We'll see you for the next episode. Thank you for watching, and cheers.